Welcome back, everybody. In this tutorial, I'll be reviewing bookmarks using Mozilla Firefox. I'll be talking about what they are, why to use them, how to manage them, and last, how to move them from one place to another. Now, before we get into bookmarks, I do want to touch upon Mozilla Firefox as the browser itself. So let's go to a website here. I've already got one open. And for those of you who don't have Firefox, you could download this. It's not a browser that's in your operating system as a default. You do have to download this if you don't have it installed already. So the way you do that is you go to any search engine and type in Firefox. And you want to go to mozilla.org, which is the official site for Firefox. And from here you would click on this green button and begin the download process to download the file. Then once it's saved, downloaded, and ready to go, you go through the install process. So I'll skip that for now since I've already got it. Okay, so now going back to bookmarks. So for you Internet Explorer users, you recognize bookmarks as favorites. That's what they call it in Internet Explorer, but here in Firefox and other browsers they call them bookmarks. So what's a bookmark? A bookmark is basically a saved link to a website. It's a quick way to access a website without having to type in the URL here, or the web address, into the address bar at the top. If you're commonly going to a couple of websites on a daily basis, weekly basis, and so forth, you might make it a habit to create a bookmark for each of the sites that you go to. It's just an easy way for you to get to the sites that you want to instead of having to, again, type it in here in the top. So let's add a bookmark. So there's two ways to add a bookmark. You could add it to a bookmark bar, or you could add it to the list of bookmarks that you have here in this drop-down menu. Now I'm going to show you both ways. So let's go through the first. Let's first of all open up a website. Let's go to YouTube. There it is. Okay, so let's assume that we constantly go to YouTube and watch videos and so forth. So we want to bookmark this for easy access instead of having to type it in. Now it's true, you could always go to your history bar and click there, but it's sometimes easier just to click a button instead of having to click two buttons, opening up the browser and then going here and then clicking here. Again, that's 3 clicks right there. Instead, you want to open a browser, which is 1, and then click on a button, which is 2 clicks. So it kind of saves you some time. So right now you don't see the toolbar here. So what you want to do if you don't see it is click inside this blue area up here, doesn't matter where. Just right click and click on bookmark toolbar. And there we go. It's there now. So we could add this to the toolbar here just by dragging it down, and there you go. We've got YouTube saved there. Another way to do it, just take this out, is you could click on this little star here, which will bookmark this page. There you go. So as you saw, it moved it over here, and it's under unsorted bookmarks. I'm not sure when they did this, but before it used to be a listing of bookmarks here, but now they dump them all into the unsorted bookmarks, which we could organize later. So that's how you add a bookmark. Now let's assume that it's been a year now since you discovered bookmarks and you've been going bookmark crazy, and you constantly go on the web, so you've got a listing of bookmarks just all over the place. You've got duplicates, you've got sites that you don't go to anymore, they're uncategorized, they're all over the place. You've got games, you've got social media, you've got news, videos, and so forth. They're all over the place, and it's a mess. You become a hoarder of links now. So what we want to do is organize these. The way you do that is you go down here under the bookmarks menu, click on show all bookmarks, and here's a window where you could start organizing all your bookmarks. Now what you can do here is you could create folders. You can delete items, you can rename them, move them all over the place. So it's a way of organizing everything. So if you have some that you don't want, you could always right click, delete, get rid of them. If this is in the wrong place, you can move it to somewhere else. Let's create a folder first of all. You can go here at the top, create a new folder, create a new bookmark, however you want. Or you could right click here and create a new folder. I'm just going to call this videos. I'm going to add it. And now I've got a videos one there, but I want it out here, so you could always move it to some other place. So there you go. I took it out of this folder and just put it into the main menus here. So videos, we want things like YouTube, any other place that hosts videos. You probably want to dump it in there. Okay, so that's how you organize your favorites. Now we're done with that. So let's go to the last topic of the day here and talk about moving your favorites back and forth, which is, in other words, exporting and importing your favorites or bookmarks. So what we want to do is, it's in the same window as the favorites. Just going back to it again, click on this little folder here, show all bookmarks, and it's at the top, import and backup. Now before we talk about import and exporting here, briefly I want to mention these two items here. So one cool thing about Firefox is it allows you to back up and restore your favorites. So if you want to back them up to another place, you could do that, or you could restore them to a previous version in case you started deleting all these bookmarks and you want to go back and get the bookmarks that you deleted by accident. So you could do that. Now let's go into exporting bookmarks. So this is the first step we're going to do here. So we could export to a file, and the reason you might want to export to a file is if you're moving your bookmarks to a new computer, you've reinstalled your operating system, you want to move them to a new browser, you could do all those with an exported favorites file basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this on my desktop. Now I'll leave the name as bookmarks. Save that. Now it's there, so let's go to my desktop. And there we go. There's all my bookmarks. I don't have many bookmarks right now, but those are the bookmarks that have been saved so far. Okay, close that out. Let's go back to our menu here. And now we're going to import bookmarks. So we're going to use the same file. I'll show you just how it works. Let's delete a couple of things here. There we go. So now let's get rid of that one. Now let's import that file. Again, it's on my desktop, bookmarks. Can open it up. And there we go. We've got our folders back. We've got those links there, unsorted. We've got the YouTube ones. So there we go. They're all there. Now, the final part of this is importing from another browser. So if Firefox isn't your default browser and you've been using Internet Explorer and now you want to switch over, you might want to bring over your favorites into Mozilla Firefox and create bookmarks for these. And the way we do that is just clicking on that button that I showed you right now. Do that one more time. Import data from another browser. And you could select the browser that you have. I've got 2 of them currently installed. Actually 3 with Firefox. So you could pull it over from Internet Explorer. All we want is the favorites. And you're done. So there you go. There's a new folder there from Internet Explorer. There's the links. We're good to go. You could do the same thing with Chrome. Same process. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. You can do this to view more tutorial videos. Thank you.